Well, AM Extra is watching out for you and your family's safety. April is National Distracted Driving Awareness Month. It's a time to highlight some of the deadly dangers inside your car.
Those dangers can be anything from texting and driving, eating your lunch, even daydreaming, not concentrating on the road. Joining us live to tell us more about the risks of distracted driving is Michelle Anderson with the National Road Safety Foundation. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, break down the stats for us. How bad is distracted driving?
Well, let me first start by saying that in our country, 9 Americans will die on our roads every day. And at least 100 will be injured due to distracted driving. In your state alone, 63 traffic fatalities had taken place due to distracted driving. And that has gone up significantly since the 90s. During COVID, when we thought a lot of people were quarantined, those statistics, those numbers, they actually went up. People did take to the road, and distraction played a great factor in those fatalities with the numbers that will be coming out.
Wow. I mean, yeah, you talk about it getting worse since the 90s. One of the things that has become an integral part of all our lives is these cell phones. They go everywhere with us. They can be a big problem in the car. I would imagine that's probably one of the biggest distractions. What are some of the biggest distractions for drivers?
So yes, cell phones, of course, they play a big role in distraction in our vehicles, but guess what? Our vehicles can be a distraction in itself.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you're familiar with the gadgets that are in and the gauges that are in your vehicle, while you're driving is not the time for you to try and figure it out. So we strongly suggest that you really know how to operate your vehicle and that you make adjustments in your vehicle before you take off, making sure that you're belted, making sure that your temperature is at the gauge that you want it, because all of those things will be a distraction. If you take your eyes off of the road for a mere 5 seconds at highway speeds at 55 miles per hour, you've traveled the length of a football field, and that can be a lot of damage done on our road.
Yeah, definitely so. Most of the modern vehicles, they have a lot of buttons and things that you can be pressing while you're
Different
driving.
screens,
Don't
yeah.
do it.
But
Do all
touch
that
screen,
beforehand.
yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Which age group is most at risk when it comes to distracted driving?
So the age group that is most at risk would be from the age of 15 to approximately 19. And the reason for that is because they're inexperienced. And not only that, we have to understand that the brain is not fully developed, especially the frontal lobe, where decision making will take place. It's not fully developed until you're about 25 years old. So those teens from the age of 15 to 19 that are getting their driver's license, they are most at risk. And it's actually the #1 killer for teens. I know some people think it may be drugs or it may be other things, but in fact, it's car crashes.
Oh gosh, that's so scary. Such important conversations to have with your kids for sure. But you know, the other thing I think you can talk about is your role as a passenger. Even if you're not the one behind the wheel, are there things that we can do that can help drivers stay safe?
Thank you for bringing that up. Absolutely. The National Road Safety Foundation have partnered with an organization called We Save Lives. And what we're doing is we're encouraging the passenger to take power and to empower themselves by speaking up. If you see someone that is doing something in the vehicle that they shouldn't be doing, say something. And you don't have to yell at them, but you can actually let them know that you care about your life, you care about their life, and that you want them to just slow down. So if you go to our website at nationalpassengersafety.org, you can get a host of information. We have films, we have tips, we have lesson plans, we have a lot of things that we can share with you in order for you to understand how you can empower yourself as a passenger.
Yeah, all great information there, and I've actually had to do that myself when I've been a passenger to say,
Yeah.
hey, slow down,
Put the phone down or
put the
let
phone
me
down.
navigate.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So taking an active
Let me
part.
make that text for you.
Yeah,
Right, right.
yeah. Being an active participant, whether you're a driver or a passenger, is really important. Michelle Anderson with the National Road Safety Foundation, thanks for being with us.
Thank you all. Be safe.
And for more tips on your teen driver at home, how to be a better passenger when you're in the car, find all those resources, as she mentioned, at nrsf.com.